welcome you in. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great weekend. I had some unbelievable food over the weekend. I know you did too. And it hurt. It hurt to run on Saturday and Sunday. Ooh. But it felt good once I was done. But I needed to get, food and whiskey, and I'm on a big Wiseacre Pilsner and Wiseacre got to get up to get down kick. We did have some Oktoberfest, Sam Adams Oktoberfest over the weekend. So plenty of good beers to choose from. The Sierra Nevada Porter, Sweetwater Blue, and Abita is rocking. I mean, that's a great brewery down there in Abita Springs, Louisiana. If you're looking for something to try over the holidays, please tweet us. We'd love to discuss it and give you a couple of recommendations. Do I have the Sweetwater Hash Brown up there? Yeah, the Sweetwater Hash Brown bottle is right here in the middle of the studio. You can see it. You can watch the show on the cameras. You can watch us on Facebook Live, the Out of Bounds Show. You can see us on YouTube. Type in Out of Bounds Sports. And the app has where you can listen live or you can watch the show. Having some fun with that. The studio's amazing. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was rolling White Russians all weekend.
Ugh. I can do a half of White Russian. All that Kahlua and cream just bogs you down. I want whiskey on the rocks.
Just a little milk.
I want a good Sierra Nevada Pale Ale or Sweetwater Blue. Or a little vino. That cream and Kahlua is just, whew. I did have a Bloody Mary yesterday at County Seat is doing this new Bloody Mary mix, and they wanted me to try it because that's research and development for the show. So I go over there by myself. I just need to get out of the house. I'm not used to hanging out for 4 days. I actually like doing what we do, and a day or so is good, but then. Yeah, I got to I want to do something. And so I go to County Seat by myself, eat a late brunch. I had the salmon avocado toast. Good Lord. They do an egg on it. It's ridiculous. And Justin and Matt were bartending, and they mixed up a cool little Bloody Mary. A little one for me to try. And it was good. Jeremy and the crew at County Seat in Livingston they're doing it right. They are doing it right. Jackson, you've been out there
numerous times. I've also gotten White Russians numerous times out there.
Yes, you have.
And they are very good out there as well.
A couple that was sitting to the right of me, and they were locked into the Saints game. It's so much fun watching women get into football, and it's such a great deal for us as far as our partners and advertising because our female demo is doubled, and according to the qualitative analysis, we already have the highest demo listing of any platform that you can partner with in the state of Mississippi. But they ordered the brunch flatbread. Oh, man, it looks so good.
It sounds pretty good.
It looks so good. They were having a large. Then there was these two dudes beside me. They were funny. They had been there for a while. And and then there's this lady to the left of me by herself, and she's so locked into Saints games, she can't have anybody, she couldn't have her husband near her or whatever. That's how into it. She goes somewhere to watch the Saints game, and the Saints poured it on the Rams. You could tell Sean Payton wanted to beat Greg Williams. He wanted to smash Greg Williams. That, you could blame it on Sean, and I think there's a lot of blame to be put on Sean because when you run it, you run it. But, man, you could tell that was personal yesterday on that sideline. I haven't seen Sean Payton react like that in a long time. And when they went up on their third touchdown? Dude, he was over there chest pumping and fist pumping. That's not how Sean operates on the sideline. He wanted Greg, you know what? He wanted Greg Williams' bounty. No pun intended.
Without a doubt. They smoked.
And Drew and Mark Ingram. Oh, my. And who's the kid out of Thomas?
Yeah, Michael Thomas.
How good is he going to be over the next 7-8 years if he stays healthy?
He's their new Marcus Colson.
Wow, that kid can play. Mark Ingram has finally, or a combination of Sean knows what to do with him, and Mark Ingram is hitting his stride. And Drew Brees is just, I don't even know what to say.
Best quarterback in the league.
There's a good argument for him and Tom Brady. There's no doubt about it. He is great. He is greatness. He is a top 2 or 3 QB. And he's one of the greatest players that will ever play that position. And I think we've almost taken it for granted. But we were talking to David Morris about the throws that he can make down the middle of the field when you have coverage underneath in the NFL and you have coverage over the top, and how you have to drop it in and just throw a dart and drop dimes against great athletes. I've never seen anything like it. The guy's unbelievable. He's unbelievable. And he can make any throw on the field, and he's 6 feet tall. And his footwork is impeccable. His foot, I'm watching yesterday going, there are people all around him, and he just shifts and moves in the pocket, creates space. You have to hang in the pocket. It's the most difficult thing to do, playing that position. Can you create space? Brady's great at it. Drew's great at it. I think they're the 2 greatest. I mean, the last 20 years, I understand, Montana and Elway and others. But they're the 2 best QBs creating space in the pocket, and it's not even close.
What about Manning, the way he stepped up in the pocket?
Manning was great. Peyton was, you're right. He was, he's greatness. It is. It's the pocket awareness, knowing that monsters are around you.
Without
Freak creatures. Them. And you just know they're there. Defensive ends, linebackers, and nose tackles that want to eat you. And yet Brees is dropping dimes.
They're no Marcus Mariota, though.
Here we go.
He made 2 passes yesterday that were sick. That kid, hey, he's still young. There's no reason why he can't be a really good player.
Around him, then they can, with Murray in the backfield.
He can. We labeled him as a dual threat. He can't play. He played at Oregon. What do you think? He's still young. What do you think he's going to be a year and a half from now, 2 years from now? He's a good football player.
He's improved drastically from last year.
He's pretty good.
He was good last year.
Watching him yesterday, man, talking about threading the needle on that pass down the left sideline. That was a beautiful ball. I can tell you 2 guys who really struggled throughout the day is
Russell Wilson.
Well, Russell threw 2. I don't understand that. Those 2 picks. But, yes, that was one. But Cam Newton and Jameis Winston, man.
Jameis
but
won the ball
I tell you what, if I'm the Saints, the way that Cam and Jameis are playing.
What, terribly?
They're not terrible, but they're just not playing at the level that you think they can play. If I'm the Saints, I'm just sitting there just.
Oh, you missed it this year.
Kicking myself because Drew is. You've got a team that can.
Man, at least
that can go.
Yeah. Well, minus the defense.
I don't know. At times, they've actually done some of the things they were supposed to do.
Falcons.
Matt Wyatt's coming up next.
The Falcons haven't made.
Oh gosh, how did you let the and you look at what Matt Ryan was doing yesterday? Whew. The Jets gave Brady and the Patriots all they wanted. That was a heck of a last drive, was it not, guys?
The Patriots always have trouble with.
They found another white lacrosse player. I don't even know who he is. They found another one. Seriously, I don't know where Belichick gets them.
They haven't beaten the Jets.
He goes to the Wharton School of Business at Penn and picks a dude out that's quick.
It's Brady, man. It's not the receiver.
And then we don't give them any credit because they're white, so they can't be quick and athletic.
Well, no, they're not any good like Fitzgerald didn't.
All right, well, let's end on that. Straight ahead, Matt Wyatt, MSU color analyst, his thoughts on the game. You're listening to the Out of Bounds Show, ESPN 105.9, The Zone. We'll talk about the QB Whisper